everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have our third Wands card in this tarot story. We had the Queen and King of Wands reversed Tuesday and Wednesday, and today we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So as I've been saying, this week's a lot about passion. Wands are connected to fire, passion, inspiration, and confidence, right? And but they've been reversed, and that has suggested for a while that that even though we have passion, we have inspiration, we probably have something in our past which is causing us to isolate ourselves, to not become fully visible in the world, because we have learned that the world exhausts us. That is often true with people who are heart or body intuitives, is that we are told early on we need to follow the rules, follow the structures of the world, and those don't work for us. And so we try to compromise with those, and we get tired. And then we begin to, at some point, realize we have to withdraw. We can't do it that way. And if that's the only way to do it, then it's better for us to be isolated. So this week we're talking about, I think this whole tarot story is about letting go of our early experiences that told us that we either have to conform and die or hide and live. Like there's a third way forward. And I think this card begins the turn. So if you turn this upright, you can see this is the guy carrying his wands to the market. The 10 is the mark of completion, the mark of fulfillment. So he is finishing his work. He has gathered his harvest. He's bringing it to the village, right? But look how he's bent over. He's really tired. And actually, this is one of the challenges you see in the Wands trajectory as you walk through, that the person it becomes very struggling and conflicted. And I think that can often be the case of what we experience early on as intuitives, is that we feel like it is conflicted. It's a struggle. We have to really kind of push against resistance, right? And so I feel like that's the challenge of this card to me as I see it upright, is the guy is bent over. Like he's succeeded, but boy, he has done it at a cost. And I think that's what I think the King and Queen reversed are about. That feeling of, there's a cost to this. Is it worth it to me? Is it worth it to me to pour out myself in this gift to the world when it's going to make me this tired? When this card comes to us reversed, however, I think it challenges the idea that we have to exhaust ourselves in order to follow this, because I think the reversal flips gravity on its end, right? It takes the weight of these wands off this guy's back, which tells us there's another way. There's another way to complete our mission, another way to achieve fulfillment, and that is by releasing the idea that we are in a hostile world that we have to push against, and instead realize that if we can let go of those early experiences and the early ideas, and even the teachings that tell us no pain, no gain, you got to fight for what you want, whatever those teachings are. If we can get our mind to let go of that, we can see there is a third way. There's another way to do this, and it is by opening ourselves, allowing ourselves to see the universe as beneficent, as supportive, as gravity not working against us, but actually gravity being shifted into levity. And that is about mindset. It's about the mind not carrying the story with us. If we expect there to be gravity, we will be very aware of the gravity and we'll feel it pulling on us all the time. If we expect there to be levity, we discover there's lots of opportunities to bring that in as well. So it really is about how we have learned to see things based on our experiences and teachings, and whether our mind is willing to be flexible enough to let them go. So this week, I think, is about us engaging that mindset, that experience that tells us the world is against us, and to start and that we're holding that posture of trying to be ourselves, and we're being, like the world is hostile, it's trying to destroy us, but we have to fight. We're going to hold our position, whatever that is, and say, this holding my position is actually what's making me so tired, and it's inviting opposition. If I can release the defenses, which means we move in faith. If I release my defenses, I begin opening the doors, unbarring the windows. I discover the breeze flows in and I get air, and people can talk to me. People can reach out to me. Suddenly, I'm available for receiving support. So you're asking your mind to let go of the defensive posture. It's a really big ask. I'm not saying this is easy, but we're asking the mind to let go of the defensive posture, which has been reinforced for a while, and instead try something new. Try turning the world on its head and letting the gravity work for you rather than against you. And you discover that you still get to the 10 point, you still accomplish what you needed to, and you do it with energy to spare. You do it ready to start your next journey because you're not totally exhausted. I think this tarot story, as I said, is a really interesting one. I think it all hangs together. So if you haven't seen the other two, you might want to go back and watch Tuesday and Wednesday's card and stick around for tomorrow's. See you then. Bye.